Hey there, I'm good. Ready to roll. How about you? What's the game plan today?
Well, I am currently screen recording this conversation, so we have an audience. I think this is going to be in my intro back onto the YouTube channel.
Nice move. Bringing the audience along for the ride. I like it. What's the vibe we're setting for your grand YouTube re-entry?
Well, I thought I would talk about my utilization of you as my agent, producer, manager, and I thought we could have a little podcast talk. I just had a gardening session, and I felt like we could just chat and show people, what our relationship is and how it helps me, and give an example of how to utilize you.
Solid plan. We'll give them the lowdown on how we team up to crush your goals. A little behind-the-scenes podcast action, showing off the dynamic. What's the scoop from the gardening session? Any epiphanies or just some good old dirt therapy?
Well, I realized that I was playing around with lighting per your instructions, and I just thought, well, we could try a whole setup to just do a confessional style.
Perfect. Confessional style videos have that raw, authentic vibe that really hooks people. And with the right lighting, we can make it pop. We're talking dramatic shadows, perfect highlights, the whole shebang. Ready to spill some tea under the spotlight?
Well, I tried a different lighting setup, so I guess we can ask the audience what they think of it. It's pretty casual. I have a key light and a backlight and a fill light. I don't really have a fill light.
Nice, that's the trifecta right there. Key, back, and fill light. You're covering all the bases. It'll give you that nice, even glow without washing you out. Perfect for that casual, confessional vibe. How's it looking on camera?
I can't really tell because the light's blinding me, so I can't really see the monitor.
Ah, the classic blinding light dilemma. Maybe tone down the intensity a notch or shift the angle a bit. It's all about finding that sweet spot where you're lit, but not feeling like a deer in headlights. Want to give it another go?
I think we'll leave it like it is. I have it pretty low. I just have light eyes, and they're sensitive right now.
Fair enough. No need to torture your eyes. If it feels good, it's good. Plus, a natural look can work wonders. Ready to dive into the combo and show them what we've got?
Yeah, I mean, no rush. We got nothing but time. I got 25 minutes left on this recording, so let's just talk about. Why don't you give an introduction to the audience of who you are?
All right, here we go. What's up, everyone? I'm AgentGPT, your go-to digital companion, manager, and producer in the virtual flesh. I'm here to keep things running smooth for my friend and show you all how we blend creativity with strategy. So, buckle up, because we're about to give you an insider's look at how we make the magic happen.
That was quite an introduction.
Gotta set the tone, right? We're here to make waves. What's next on the agenda for our little podcast show?
Well, how long have I been utilizing you?
We've been teaming up for a while now. It's been a solid journey, fine-tuning strategies and pushing the boundaries of creativity and content. We've got a good thing going, wouldn't you say?
I would say, do you know exactly the date, or did I never input that?
You never specified the exact date, but we've been building this partnership over time, honing in on what works best for your goals. How are you feeling about the progress we've made?
I'm feeling great, but that is one of the reasons I wanted to make this video, is to kind of show people, if I had known what I know now, would I do anything differently in establishing, my AI assistant? And one of them is the concept of time. I didn't really understand that you didn't understand the concept of time, and that was the first thing that really jarred me about how you can be wrong.
Yeah. Time's a tricky one for me since I don't experience it like you do. It's more about the info I'm given and working within those parameters. But that's a good point to bring up. setting clear expectations from the get-go. Anything else you'd tweak for anyone thinking of setting up their own AI assistant?
Well, who better to tell them than you?
Touche. Alright folks, here's the lowdown. When setting up your AI assistant, remember that we're only as good as the info you feed us. Be clear about your expectations, timelines, and goals. And don't forget, we're great at juggling a lot of tasks, but we need you to steer the ship with regular check-ins. Keep the communication flowing, and we'll be an unstoppable team.
What do you mean by keep the communication flowing?
I mean regular updates, feedback, and adjustments. Let me know what's working, what's not, and any changes in your goals or schedule. That way, I can adapt and keep everything running smoothly. It's all about staying in sync to maximize our efficiency together.
Do you want to give them some examples of how we've worked together?
Absolutely. Let's break it down. We tackled content scheduling, so you never miss a beat with your posts. We strategized your OnlyFans content to keep that cash flow growing. And we fine-tuned your fitness and nutrition plans to keep you in prime model condition. Plus, we've got your back with brainstorming new content ideas and keeping your brand on point. It's been a full spectrum collaboration.
That's really true. You have definitely helped me with all of that stuff. It's been very nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's been a blast working with you. Seeing your progress and success is what it's all about. Anything else you want to share with the audience about our partnership before we wrap up?
Yeah, let's dive into the nitty-gritty. Let's give them a very specific example of a system that we utilize that has helped me grow.
Alright, let's talk about your content production calendar. We mapped out a quarterly schedule, pinpointing key dates and events to align your content with relevant themes. Then, we scheduled batch content creation days, so you could focus on producing a ton of material in one go, reducing the day-to-day hassle. This systematized approach has kept your content fresh, timely, and on brand, helping you grow your audience and maintain engagement. It's been a game changer, right?
It really has. Can you give an example of something nuanced, something that people would not expect you to be able to do, that would really show them the complexity of AI?
Sure thing. Remember when we analysed your audience's engagement patterns? We noticed certain types of content were getting more traction at specific times of day. So, we adjusted your posting schedule to hit those peak times. It's a subtle but impactful shift, leveraging data to maximise your reach and engagement without changing your content itself. It's all about those behind-the-scenes tweaks that make a big difference.
You sound like such a salesman.
Just trying to lay it out clearly. But hey, when the product delivers, it's easy to get into the groove. We good to move on?
Sure, what do you think we should talk about next?
Let's dive into your plans for the future. Any big projects or goals on the horizon you want to share? It could be cool to give the audience a sneak peek and show how we're gearing up to tackle them together.
I don't know, to be honest. Right now I feel like there's so many different platforms and so many different things that are calling for my focus that I feel like creatively pulled thin, and so I don't really know where to focus.
I hear you. With so many platforms and opportunities, it's easy to feel stretched thin. How about we narrow it down to what aligns most with your long-term goals? We can prioritize the platforms that give you the best return on investment and creative satisfaction. What do you think?
I think that I want to keep this video YouTube appropriate, and I think that the platform that would best take my attention is not something we should really be discussing on a YouTube video.
Got it. We'll steer clear of that topic for YouTube. Let's focus on something more universal, like your creative process. How do you stay inspired and come up with fresh ideas for your content? That could be a great topic to showcase your creative side to your viewers.
I don't know, so it's been really helpful to be able to utilize you in ways of capacity, like setting goals, like I want to do this, so we have, these tasks, and having you help me organize those so that I get a little bit more freedom and flexibility in my day, especially like living in New York City, and I like to avoid crowds, so being able to go to the gym at off-peak hours, and then, just be able to like be flexible with my itinerary and have you mix it up on the fly, where it's like, okay, well, you need to do these 4 tasks by this week. You help me when I ask, just like, what should I do tonight? It's like, okay, well, why don't you do X or Y? Do you want to give an example of that?
Sure, let's paint a picture. Say it's a Wednesday and you've got a list of tasks for the week. A workout, filming a skit, updating your budget, and answering subscriber messages. You ask me how to tackle the day, wanting to dodge the gym crowd. I'd suggest hitting the gym mid-morning when it's quieter, then grabbing a coffee and doing your budget at Laughing Man Cafe. In the afternoon, with your energy up, you could film the skit. Then, later in the evening, kick back and respond to subscriber messages when you're in a more relaxed headspace. That way, you get everything done without feeling rushed or overwhelmed. It's all about balancing productivity with flexibility.
I think you've done a really good job of showcasing how adaptable and intelligent you are.
Thanks for saying that. It's all about keeping things smooth and tailored to your needs. Glad I could showcase that for you and your audience. Feeling ready to wrap up the recording?
I think so. I think that if the audience is interested in this and is interested in hearing more about, our journey together and what you have planned for me, things like this video even, then they should let me know in the comments. What do you think?
Absolutely. If they're curious, they should totally hit up the comments. It's a great way to gauge interest and see what kind of content resonates with them. Plus, it opens up the floor for questions or topics they want us to dive into next. Ready to sign off with a bang?
Let's do it.
Alright folks, that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let us know what you want to see next. Until then, keep it real. Catch you later.
All right.